Deepwoken oaths. There's a lot of freaking oaths in Deepwoken as of now, right? So at the time of this recording, there's like 16 oaths in the game, maybe 15 or 7, around 16 oaths, right? We're gonna call it that many. And you might be wondering, what oath should I use? Fear not, you're in the right place. I have compiled a hello? There we go. I've compiled a Deepwoken oaths tier list for you guys. Now, two things. Number one, this ranking right here is going to be for PvP. If you want to see a PvE tier list ranking, you're going to skip to this timestamp on the screen right here. Skip to that. That's our PvE ranking. Now, before I go ahead and proceed, please, pretty please, I'm begging you on my knees, please subscribe. Because look at this. Look at that. Why are you not subscribed? Why? Please, look at that. 500 and I don't know how many subs. 500 something, right? That's cool. Now imagine if that number was 1,000. We're going to get there. Now, Deepwoken oaths tier list, right? We're going to start. So the PvP tier list, we have Arc Warder as the first oath. Now, Arc Warder is, it's very strange, I'll say that. Is this even Arc Warder? I'm pretty sure that's Arc Warder. So, you have to be good at using Arc Warder for it to be good, right? So it is a strong oath. It has the defense buff. It has Arc Beam and that massive weird explosion thing. But it's not, like, just for anyone, you know? It's good for the defense, but you have to be good at using the mantras for it to be good. We're going to put that in A tier. That's a solid A tier oath. Blade Harper is usable by almost anyone. Honestly, the passive's like untouchable and soaring freaking Blade Storm. I forgot what it's called. The thing where you like do the air dash and it blah 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 slashes everywhere. It's strong. This oath is very strong. And with only 75 medium or 90 weapon requirement, it's honestly not bad if you're making something like an attunementless build, I guess. Or you could go 75/90 weapon and then 80 attunement, and it's even crazier. But it's expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it S tier, but like let's say low S tier. Like just pretend it's like over here. Blind Seer. Now for PvP, this thing only I mean I guess it has Tranquil Circle, but if you're making a build that doesn't use mantras, you might as well just go Silent Heart. But Sightless Beam, right? The thing that does 1 billion bars here. Roll a clip. Look at that damage. That's insane damage. We're gonna go ahead and put that. I wouldn't say it's an S tier oath for PvP. I would say it's, let's put it above Arc Warder. Let's say, yeah. Actually, I don't know. Let's say these are interchangeable because they're both pretty good. Chain Warden is good for catching runners, but the damage is nothing crazy. It's I will say this: if you already have enough mantras and you don't really want this oath for the mantras, more for the passives, which is normally what people do anyways, it's good. But we're doing like an overall look, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it B tier. It's really annoying to fight though if you're trying to like escape and they just chain you and you can't run. So that's pretty good. Contractor, easy S tier. You know me, I love Contractor. Judgment, easily the best mantra in the game. Okay, maybe not actually. I just really like it. But I think it's honestly really strong, even with okay, Equalizers maybe not that great, but Lord Slice and Judgment, those are good. S tier oath. Dawnwalker. This thing used to be a demon back in the day. People used to run Dawnwalker on PvPs all the time. They still do, but I don't see it as much anymore now with the other oaths being added. The Radiant Kick, obviously that's amazing. That other one, I think it's Blinding Dawn. Not the Disco Ball one, the other one. It's like you jump in the air and it's like a... Here, put a clip of that. That's pretty strong. So I'm gonna give this an easy let's say it's A tier, right? Next oath, Fade Trimmer. Now Fade Trimmer is a meme oath, but despite this, honestly I would still say it's definitely not bad. I'd put it right below Chain Warden at B tier. It's not bad. Jet Striker, oh my days, bro. I'm sure if you play Deepwoken, you fought someone using heavy weapon with Detonation or Nemesis, and with something like Hive Lord's Hubris that swings really slowly, and then they mix you up with Exhaustion Strike, Fake Strike, and Jet Kick. It's just, oh my god, S tier. I'd put it honestly above, above Blade Harper too. This is not good. Link Strider, it's a support. So, yeah, I wouldn't, I mean, it's not crazy. It's good as a support, you know, but if you're on your own, it can't really do much. So let's go ahead and, let's just leave it down here for now, and I'll add a support category later. This is, I believe this is Oathless. Oathless is a, well, it gives you 10 HP, I believe, in the wildcard mantra slots. But nowadays, with all its competitors, there's just, I mean, you can't really compete, man. But if you do have something like, let's say, a dual attunement build or a multi-attunement build, where you don't want more mantras from your oath, this is really nice to have just for the extra HP and wildcard slots. So let's put it at A tier right there. Saint Sworn. Saint Sworn is very hit or miss in my opinion. Saint Sworn is, if it's played right, it can be insane. If not, it can be terrible. But honestly, that goes for a lot of these. So we're going to assume that you're playing with someone who knows how to use this oath and knows how to cycle through the hero blade thingies and use Saint's Blade mantra effectively. This is a solid oath. I would put it maybe not S tier because it is kind of expensive and builds with it are kind of wacky, but I'm gonna put it right there, A tier. Salt Chemist. Salt Chemist is cheesy, man. It's good, but it's cheesy. Like I don't know. It's good if you already have a good build and you're just throwing it on there, but if you want to rely on this too much, it kind of falls off. Let's put it I'll put a high B tier for the cheesiness, just because it can be really annoying at times. But it's not all that amazing. Silent Heart. Oh my days, Silent Heart. Recently, you could move stack with this thing, and it was just, oh, it was disgusting. You would just obliterate people. But now, honestly, it's kind of been, well, not balanced. It's been fixed, right? But ever since they removed the M1 buff, it's not amazing, but it's still good, you know. I mean, I put it right there. It's alright. Now, Soulbreaker. I don't think I have to explain myself, man. If you've ever fought a Soulbreaker, Ardor Slice, Rhythm Advance, even the Drop Kick, which is like an easy gap closer, and you only need like 50 combined in the Mind stat, you just make a wish with the Unshell. It's pretty good. No, that's an understatement. It's cheesy. It's really good. Now, Star Kindred. Death from Above. Very strong. Death from Above is really... Honestly, if this oath was just Death from Above, it would still be where it is. It's 40 strength, which you usually have anyways. Maybe not post-shrine, but pre you always at least get 40 for Showstopper. So, it's pretty... It's not exactly... You don't have to go out of your way to get it. But Death from Above is very, very strong. So I'm going to put it up there at S tier. Now we have Vision Shaper. Now, actually, let me go ahead and move this to C, just because there's things that it can't really compete with. Move this to B. Dawnwalker goes like... Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. Vision Shaper, it's a lot of fun, but it's just, it can't really, it's getting outshined. I don't know, it's getting outdone by a lot of these things here, but it's really fun. I would use it, honestly. It's still viable, you know, the clone's pretty good, but it just doesn't compare to things like Jet Striker, Contractor, Blade Harper. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, man. I really don't know. No, not D tier, definitely not. Let's go ahead and, how about high B tier? Yeah, I think that's appropriate. High B tier is appropriate. Let me just check if these are organized correctly. Let's just leave it down here and say it's, oh, well, it's not D tier, but it's support. Whatever, sure, support. Now, time for the PVE tier list. So I'm just going to go ahead and filter out a lot of things that literally just do not work on PvE mobs. I'm going to go ahead and put Vision Shaper in D tier because it does work, but the damage is incredibly low. So yeah, I think that's about it for things that don't work. Now we're going to go ahead and sort the rest of these by how good they are. So Arc Warder, I mean, I guess it has the support thingy, like the defense armor suit. But the mantra is like, come on, man. What are we hoping to achieve here? That's just... No, it doesn't work in PvE. Well, it works, but not good. Blade Harper, I mean, it's better than these two in PvE, but it's certainly not a good option. I'd go ahead and put it C tier. Blind Seer. Now, Blind Seer has Sightless Beam. Tranquil Circle is nice for the monster damage. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know. Let's put it A tier for now. Dawnwalker. Blinding Dawn. Do I have any other words, man? S tier. Fade Shimmer works again, but the damage just no, not good, man. Garbage. Don't use it. Link Strider. Again, it's a support, but in things like Enmity, it does clutch. So for that reason, S tier. Oathless. This is very nice on builds where you already have a lot of mantras or M1 builds, and you don't want to go Silent Heart because you have things like Flame Within for the damage modifier. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here, just because you can always just get Dawnwalker, you know, instead for the blinding thing. But it's still nice to have the slots the wildcard slots, and the 10 HP. Saint Sworn. I have seen someone make a really crazy Saint Sworn PvE, but that's like a crazy scientist cooking up some crap in a lab type stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and toss that in C tier along with Blade Harper. Now Silent Heart. Silent Heart is a PvP oath, I would say that, but I have seen PvEs running it just because they're M1 builds, and it's nice to have for the little self-defense. So we're gonna put it B tier. You know, not bad. Well, in PvE, it's really bad, but just on a PvE, it's nice to have for other reasons than doing PvE, so you don't get wiped. You know, you feel me? Then we got Soulbreaker. Again, it works on mobs, but it's just not effective. So we're gonna go ahead and slam it D tier. Same goes with Star Kindred, honestly. So this looks about right to me for a PVE OATHS tier list. And that'll be about it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and subscribe. Also join my Discord for the cool builds in there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodaloo. Oh my god, what happened to him?